YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, X, Twitch, Mixcloud, SoundCloud, and all social media outlets, man. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Man, listen, what the fuck did I just watch, man? You know what I'm saying? Man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Like I always express on here, like, man, I'm a huge Mike Tyson fan. Like, Mike Tyson, man, look, man, my favorite boxer. Man, the reason why I love boxing is because I used to watch Mike Tyson annihilate people in the ring. Like, just, man, 1-2 minutes. Well, I ain't gonna say 1-2 minutes, but 1, 2, 3 rounds. You know, lights out Tony. But man, I know for a fact that this shit was staged like a motherfucker, man. This was another exhibition fight. Like this, I don't know why they sanctioned this fight. It should have just been an exhibition, man. Like, man, listen, man. He probably sat down with Jake Paul, and Jake Paul, he was like, I want to get your career off the ground, man. You have to step up to the big leagues, man. You're a YouTube fighter. You know what I'm saying? That's what Mike, man, was talking to that man about. He's like, man, if you fight me, it can be the biggest event in the world. You can get your name out there. That sounds like some shit Mike would have told him, man. And they just staged this fight, man. But why would the boxing commission sanction this fight? Like, why would they do that, man? Why would they sanction this fight, man? They made, man, look, by them sanctioning this fight, they made people think that it wasn't staged. Like, they gave people hope that, man, Mike Tyson might come back. I'm people, you know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson might come back and just shock the world and just at his late age, damn near 60, knock this young boy out. But man, this is how I feel the fight. Well, I ain't gonna say I feel it was staged. I'm not gonna say that because, man, ain't no telling what was going on. Like I said, Mike probably could have been hurt. Ain't no telling, you know what I'm saying, what was going on before leading up to the fight. So I'm not gonna say that. But shout out to the undercards, man. Hey, shout out to Mario Barrios, man. True Warrior, man. Kate Perry. I say Kate Perry. Katie, whatever her name is, man, from England. Shout out to her, man. True Warrior. Shout out to Amanda Nunes. Serrano, I'm tripping. Amanda Serrano. I think that's her name. True Warrior, man. But one thing I noticed in female boxers, a lot of them don't have no head movement or no lateral body movement. So they always take abuse. They like Mexican fighters, man. A lot of Mexican fighters like to just stand in the ring and just exchange. Just like the Mario Barrios fight, like the undercard, man. Them some good undercard fights, man. Shout out to them guys, man, and them girls that fought on them undercards because they were some good fights. But, man, look, why stand in the ring and take punishment like that? Like, man, look. If I'm a boxer and I'm a professional boxer and I have money, I'm going to the gyms where they teaching me to hit and not get hit. I want to train with the best trainers in the world, man, that teach me to hit and not get hit. And then I'm going to just, you do your research, man. What boxers made it out of the game with all their senses and all their, functioning mental and everything? That's the gym I want to go to. You know what I'm saying? It only makes sense. So if I was, a boxer that didn't have no lateral movement or no head movement or no skill set, man, I'm going to the Mayweather gym, man. I'm going somewhere where they can teach me that. I'm going to Philadelphia. Like, I'm on some Rocky shit. If I'm a boxer, I'm doing some Rocky shit. Like, man, I'm going to Philly, man, to learn the Philly shell. You know what I'm saying? Where I can hit and not get hit. Man, I'm just going to do some intense training and learn from the best. I'm hanging out with Tyson every day, man, learning that peekaboo style. Because, man, he teaching his son that style, man. You see his son, man. His son look just like him, man. Man, look, man. Mike teaching him that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like the IP man, teaching Bruce Lee his shit. You know what I'm saying? When you learn that peekaboo and that Philly shell or that Mayweather shoulder roll shit, like, man, you be untouchable, man. But lot of these boxers, man, they don't pay to get the top notch training. You know what I'm saying? And they take abuse and beatings in the ring. And most of the time, man, they leave the ring damaged, brain damaged. A lot of things, man, and you know they got to get it together, man. Learn some skill set, man. Learn some head movement, some lateral movement. You know, learn how to, you know what I'm saying. Use your jab, man, to set up your power punches. Learn how to cut the ring off on opponents, and see it like Mike Tyson was doing at the first round. Like he was walking Jake Paul down, cutting the ring off on him, landing, throwing punches. But after the first round, man, he didn't throw a punch, man. He was biting on his glove all night. Like, what the fuck is going on with you, Mike? Like, man, I didn't understand that, man. I hope you're all right, man. I hope, Jake Paul didn't knock him upside the head to a point where he lost his, because if I was in his corner, I'd have been asking, man, are you okay, man? Like, should we continue this fight? Like, man, I would have been asking him, man, look, I would have been telling him, man, look, let your hands go. Man, look, cut the ring off on him, walk him down, and let your hands go, man. Don't be afraid of this young boy. Like, man, look, you Mike Tyson. Like, you Iron Mike. Man, you the best in the world, man. You the greatest to ever live. You the baddest man on the planet, as they said. That walkout talk, man, should have motivated him to, just one last room. And I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm a little, man, as a Mike Tyson fan, man, every time Mike lose, I don't care how old he is, man. It just messes with my spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just make me feel just like some type of way. Like, man, look, I had to leave the spot we was at tonight, man, because I was stupid, man. You know what I'm saying? I should have stayed, man. A lot of nice young ladies there, and my man that was in there. Shout out to bro, them, man, my little brothers, man. Hey, man, forever, man. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Them brothers, man, I was just with tonight, man. Them my little brothers forever, man. You know what I'm saying? And man, if they ever need anything or need something, man, they know, man, look, Bill, man, if I got it, man, they got it. You know what I'm saying? They're my little bros for life, man. But kicking it with them, man, tonight, and man, I had to get out of there, man, because man, my boy lost, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's always been it always been just a frustrating moment when Mike Tyson lost the fight. I don't care how old he is, man. Like, it's always been a frustrating moment. I would love to see him do like, a video game, man. Like, I was just talking the other day, like how he's going to, do him like the little white boy on Mike Tyson Punch Out. But man, Mike Tyson didn't throw a fucking uppercut. None. I didn't see an uppercut. Like, what the fuck was the uppercut said? This is how I know the fight had to be staged. Like, it was no uppercut thrown in that fight, man. Like, it wasn't no, it was some good head movement. Mike always had good head movement, man. And then he was like, and then I'm gonna tell you something, man, what I see. Like, if a 58-year-old man able to see that jab coming and move from it, man, I don't think Jake Paul ready for nobody. Like, he talking about he gonna challenge Canelo and all that shit, man. Look, Canelo gonna kill you, bro. You don't want to get in the ring with Canelo Alvarez. I'm gonna just tell you that, man. You don't want to get in no ring with Canelo, man. Because I'm going to tell you something, man. Canelo would destroy you, bro. And I'm saying that by what I see. You know what I'm saying? Canelo, he's how could I say this, man? He's just too skilled, man. Like, he's fast. He's, bro, you don't want to fight no Canelo. And then you'll have to come down and wait, man. Y'all have to fight at like a catch weight, like 168 or something. Like, man, Jake Paul, you'll kill yourself, man. You already, you 220 something? 227. You weighed in at 227 for this Mike Tyson fight. Heavyweight. Now, man, in order to fight Jake Paul, you'll have to lose damn near 70, 80 pounds. You'll have to fight him at a catch weight. Like, man, come on, bro. You're going to be half dead trying to fight this man. He's going to pick your ass apart. Like, you don't want to fight Canelo, man. So he should stop saying that. Like, I think, man, Jake Paul is, one thing about him, man, I respect his hustle, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, I respect that man hustle, man. For him to come from a YouTube sensation to like one of the, man, the man made 40 M's off this fight tonight. Like, and not including what he made, ain't no telling what pay-per-view paid him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if pay-per-view paid them the 40, gave him 40, gave Mike 20. I don't know. But Mike, man, he didn't lose at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? One thing, man, look, Mike didn't lose. Because guess what? He walked away tonight with 40 million out. 20 mil. Man, look, that's a win-win. Man, look, I go, man, exhibition, man, stage fight for 20 million. Who wouldn't? I just, man, wanted to see Mike knock him out, man. I knew, something in my heart told me, man, after that first round that it wasn't going to happen. When I heard Roy Jones saying he don't look good in there, his legs look, man, come on, Roy. Why? And then you just hating on the, like, and then Roy, man, come on, man. You see everybody suited and booty. Rosie Perez had a dress on. The other dude next to her had a suit on. Man, you come in there with some Walmart clothes on, man. But look, man, Roy Jones ain't got to impress nobody, man. That man worth, man, look, Roy Jones a legend, Hall of Famer, loved his boxing, respected him, But, man, one of the guys from the Hundreds, man, got that first win on Roy, man. And you know what, man, I'm going to tell you something, man. Shout out to my tail Griffin, whatever his name, Griffin, the boxer from the Hundreds. Man, I respect the shit out of him, man. Man, look, man, when I heard somebody from the hood where I'm from gave Roy Jones his first loss, man, y'all don't know how proud that made me feel, man. Like, dang, man, a loss is a loss. I don't care, man. Dude came from the Hundreds. He came from the hood, man, gave Roy his first loss, even though Roy redeemed himself. But, man, I'm going to tell you, man, I respect Roy Jones. Man, look, one of the greatest boxers to ever live. Shout out to him. Hand speed was incredible. You know what I'm saying? And, man, I just respect the sport, man. At the end of the day, like I say, Mike ain't lose because he walked away with 20 M's. Jake Paul, you know what I'm saying? I respect him because his hustle, man. I respect that hustle, man. The boy was a YouTube sensation that took off and doing things that, man, look, it's unimaginable. Like, man, look, man, you probably would have never thought he'd be doing, man. You know what I'm saying? And God is good, man. God has blessed that brother, man. You know what I'm saying? And, man, I just think, man, I ain't gonna make no excuses. Like, man, he beat up on an old man or nothing like that. Man, look, they both signed a contract. The boxing commission sanctioned it, which they shouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? But they want, like I said, I can see him and Jake Paul sitting back like, yeah, I can make your career take off. You know what I'm saying? I can see that happening, but, we don't know what the negotiations was during the, before the contract was signed and all of that. So, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But a win is a win, a loss is a loss, man. And like I say, man, I'm a little frustrated, man, because my man lost. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson, man, I'm telling you, man, I've been looking up to him since I was a kid, man. Like 4, 5 years old, man, sitting in the living room with my mom and my mama friends. She having a fight party at the crib. We popcorn and, you know what I'm saying, just watching Mike fight, man. Him and Sugar Ray, like, man, y'all don't know, man. Legendary shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So I got it tatted on my arm, man. You see that, man? You know what I'm saying? Guys doing legendary shit, man, out here. And Mike Tyson, man, to be boxing at damn near 60, I just think that's legendary. You know what I'm saying? You can tell, you know what I'm saying, the man's still in good shape for his age. But, I'm just like, man, Mike, let your hands go, man. I know they were looking at me crazy in that bar because I'm like, man, I be into it. When I'm into at a fight party, man, I'm into that shit. Like, man, you hear me scream, man, let your hands go. Like, bro, Mike wasn't letting his hands go, man. I don't know if he was scared to get hit by Jake, but, man, you earned Mike, man. Like, man, eat that punch, man. Like, man, Mike, you, man, look, man. I ain't finna let no, first of all, man, and I'm not, I just, if I'm fighting somebody that weigh the same weight as me, and they not of my descent. I'm gonna just say that. I'm not letting them beat me, man. I'm sorry. They not finna win. By no means, they not finna win, man. You know. And Mike, man, he was slipping them punches, man. Like, man, Jake Paul jab is trash. I'm gonna just say that, man. His jab ain't good, man. You let a 50-year-old man slip your jab like that, like he see your shit coming like that. Imagine what a young nigga gonna do to you, man. Your jab ain't quick. It ain't got no pop to it. Like that jab wasn't nothing. Like, man, bro, look, man, I watch boxing. I've been in boxing rings. I know boxing. And I know, man, Jake Paul jab ain't shit, man. And if he go against some dogs, man, because he like to fight MMA fighters, he picking their ass apart. Like, hey, man, shout out. One thing about Jake Paul, man, shout out to him, man. Like I say, man, he picking these MMA fighters apart, man. He like, man, I can whoop him. Because see, I'm gonna tell y'all something. MMA fighters don't fight that many rounds, man. They not in condition like boxers. Boxers, man, is in more condition than MMA fighters. You know what I'm saying? And Jake Paul learned skillful one of the Mayweather guys, man. Jay Leon Love, man. Shout out to him, man. Like, and that boy Corner teaching him that shit. Like, man, I remember going into Mayweather gym watching him work, a couple years back. And Jay Leon Love, man, he a dog. Him and his wife. Like, I went in the gym and saw them working, man. Man, that got a dog, man. I watched his career, like him and Badu Jack. Like Mayweather had some good fighters around him in his stable, and man, that dude know the science, man. He told Jake, man, look, that's who Jake Paul learning that shit from, man. That boy Jay Leon Love teaching him that shit that he know, and that's why he winning, man. Like I say, man, I respect Jake Paul hustle. A win is a win. He won. Man, had the best hand. You know what I'm saying? Loss is a loss. You know what I'm saying? Mike wasn't letting his hands go. And that was that, man. And it's true, like, man, look, man, a young Mike Tyson, man, he would have knocked him out, man. A young Mike Tyson would have knocked him out. We all know that, man. Like a young Mike would have been.
Around here, everyone's coming in to see you on Friday. What does it mean to have family with you?
It's the family's everything.
But go home to your family, Mike.
My children, I'm nobody. But that night,
because that night, man, they didn't see, they didn't see nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't see nothing, man. But that shit crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Mike got his ass smoked, man, by a young nigga. And man, it's just sad, man. It ain't sad, because like I say, he still won, if you ask me. Bro walked away with 20 M's. Like, man, look, I get my ass kicked for 20 M's, man. You know what I'm saying? On national TV. 20 million? I'm walking away with 20 million? Man, come on, man. Let me get that, man. You know what I'm saying? But everybody knows, man, a young Mike would have destroyed that kid, man. Mike was 14 years old knocking out grown ass men. Like, that's rare. That's rare. But look, man, I've been in the gym with young guys like 15, 16 that, man, look, I'm like, I know if I was in the ring with Shorty, he'd give me a problem. I'm serious, man. Like, I've been around professional trainers that had young guys in their stable that was, man, look, you don't want to run up on one of them young brothers, man, because they beat you up, man. Like, I've seen it, man. So, man, like I said, when you respect the sport and know the sport, man, you just understand what it is, man. And man, it was just sad to see, man. It was depressing. I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit was like, man, look, I said, I'm gonna go home and, man, fuck that fight, man. I'm finna go to bed, man. I ain't, I got work in the morning anyway, so, man, damn, Mike. But y'all, man, if you ain't into boxing, man, it's a good sport to get into. It's also a dangerous sport. Like, Man, I've been in fights where they carry people out on stretchers and they died. You know, the last fight I went to actually was when um the, the, the Ukrainian Usyk fought in Chicago, and his fight was the main event, but when we was coming into the arena because we got there late. They was carrying a guy out on the stretcher, and I found out later the next day that guy died in the ring. Like he died. A guy actually died and they don't talk about this shit on the news. You don't hear about it too much. Like when people die in the ring at the Wintrust Arena. Like somebody actually died in the Wintrust Arena, but you ain't even hear about it. And hopefully, it was on the news. I think it was on the news or something. I don't know, but man, it's a dangerous sport. That's all I'm gonna say, man. That's a dangerous sport, man. And you can die in the ring, man. Unfortunately, man. And that's why, man, the announcer always say protect yourself at all times. Like you have to protect yourself at all times, man. And you gotta protect yourself, But sad, man. People, get hurt in the ring like that. Like you just gotta be careful, man. You gotta know how to box, man. You gotta learn the sport, man. You gotta learn it, protect yourself, be offensive, you know what I'm saying, when you can, or when you should. Let your hands go. Don't be afraid to let your hands go. That's one thing I like about Bud Crawford, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. When I saw him box, man, for the first time, man, I'm like, man, this dude is the real deal. Cause it's like, bro, let his hands go. Like some boxers be scared, man. But when you got a boxer that's like, man, I'm gonna get in there with you, and we gonna exchange blow for blow. And man, let them hands go, man. That's a good boxer. Danny Garcia like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Danny Garcia, man. I like how he boxes, man. Like I say, man, I talked about that on here before. I think, man, bro, got one of the deadliest left hooks in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Forgot this one Mexican in this fight, man. He hit him with a left hook, man. It was devastating, man. The dude body spent around. I thought he died. Like, man, I ain't never seen nobody get hit with a left hook like that. And how he fell out, like, man, he did another dude like that, like his hooks, man. And dude was like wanted to exchange with him. It's like, man, you can't exchange with this motherfucker in these hooks. Dude was telling him, like, come on, let's exchange. Man, he hit dude with that motherfucking hook, man. Dude ass went night. I'm like, damn. Like, man, this motherfucker left hook is deadly. Like, man, you don't exchange with him. Bro, you gotta protect yourself from that motherfucker, man, because that's all he do. That's like one of his best punches. You know what I'm saying? You got people that got a jab that's deadly. You got people that got a hook like him. You got people that throw underhands, uppercuts. Like most people have some signature punishing punches. But when you got a boxer that can punish your ass by doing all the above, like he can hit your ass with an overhand and knock you out. He can hit your ass with an uppercut. Like Canelo was like that, man. I'm gonna tell you, man, Canelo is a dangerous fucking fighter, man. That motherfucker can knock you out with anything, bro. Like he can throw a left hook, bam, right hook, bam. He can throw a left overhand, right overhand. He can hit you with a jab, man. He can throw a hook to your body, break your rib. Like this motherfucker is the truth, man. And man, I think people should stay away from him right now, man. Let that man just retire or something. Or keep fighting young motherfucker. So I want to see Gerard Ennis fight either Canelo or, Bud Crawford. Because Gerard Ennis be talking like he got it, man. But I don't think he do, man. I saw a fight where he went 12 rounds with somebody. And, I respect him, man. Like I say, he a good boxer, man. The boy got skill. But I honestly think he not on that elite level yet. Like he gotta fight some top dogs before he get on that elite level. Like this dude that's calling Javante Tank Davis out. They gotta see each other, man. Tank gotta fight that boy, man. I can't think of his name right now, but he a dog. I ain't gonna lie, man. That boy dog, but he calling Tank out, and it's like, man, I don't know, bro. And I wonder if him and Tank spot. Cause he talking like, what I'm saying, he got a one up on him, but I don't think he ready for Tank, man. He need to sit his ass down, man. Tank, man, he a deadly fighter too, man. That little dude got some up. They used to call him Baby Tyson. You know what I'm saying? He got uppercuts that's deadly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, man. Look, man. I'm I'm salty, man. You know what I'm saying? That this shit went the way it went. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, man. Like I say, that's boxing, and you gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? I just wish the fucking boxing commission didn't sanction this fight as a real fight. You know what I'm saying? I just wish they would have did that shit, man. Why would you sanction a fight for a 50, 60-year-old man to fight a motherfucker 30 years younger than him? Like, come on, man. Like, do that make any sense? Like, man, that should be a crime. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man. It should be a crime, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, it was all good before Tyson lost, but now, man, fuck that, man. It should be a crime to sanction a fight for a fucking 60-year-old to fight a 20-year-old. Crime. You know what I'm saying? It should be illegal against the law. It shouldn't happen. As Trump said, it shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't happen, man. And that's all I'm saying, y'all. You know, saying, man, I just hate that happened. But hey, that's boxing, man. And boxing have politics in it. Boxing can also be, um, fixed. I always say that, because the undercard with the two females, the first fight they had, Amanda Serrano won that fight. They cheated her, man. They actually cheated her out of that fight. If you go back and watch that first fight with them two ladies that fought under the undercard, that girl won that fight. The white girl didn't win. And then what just happened in this last fight, from what I'm saying, I know she ain't get cut by a punch. I know that little white girl ain't cut her with a punch. They was headbutting each other, man. Because they weren't protecting themselves like they should have. They was headbutting, man. The girl eye was split open so bad. It was split open to the white. Her eyelid was hanging. Look, the girl eyelid was hanging. They kept sending her out there to still fight. They should have stopped the fight right then and there. You know what I'm saying? What if her eyelid get infected and she lose her eyelid? Like, come on, man. Y'all should have stopped it. But I'm pretty sure right after that fight, they took her ass straight to the hospital in Texas somewhere to sew it up. You know what I'm saying? But if I was the ref, man, I'd have stopped the fight, man. She was leaking everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Eyelid was hanging. Man, it was going to get ripped off. And that little white girl should have ripped her out with them punches. And they still let her fight, man. You know what I'm saying? They still let her fight. And I ain't like that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? They'd do anything for money. But the girl was so happy, man, that she was on the undercard with Mike Tyson. That's all they was happy about. They was happy. See, Tank, man, mad about that shit, man. Tank said, man, you a shithead, man. You ain't get the job done. You know, all the boxers around across the country got something to say. You know what I'm saying? But man, Mike with his ass out. Come on, bro. Like, bro, why you walking out? Why you walking in the back of the fucking dressing room with your ass out? And I'm gonna tell you, man, Jake Paul was scared of the motherfucker before the fight.
Scene from earlier tonight. Now, this happened on Archer near Nordica Avenues here in the Garfield Ridge neighborhood. Again, we've seen officers in and out of Helena's pub, as well as checking out cars parked outside of the business, possibly indicating this violence may have spilled into the streets. Now, the 13th Ward Alderman confirming that one man was shot and killed, while the other two men shot were taken to the hospital. He confirmed that a security guard was shot and 2 suspects were also shot. A suspect died at this time.
See?
Those 2 people who were taken to the hospital,
See?
their conditions are unknown at this time. Back out here live.
You niggas got these guns in Chicago, and they just shooting up fucking fight parties. And man, that's why, man, look.
Yo, what up, man?
When this money come, man, I'm getting the fuck out of Chicago. I'm up. Cause there's too much shit going on out here, man. I'm fucking getting shot at bars after the Mike Tyson fight. Like, that's why I leave early, man. I just got the fuck out of it. I'm like, man, I ain't finna stick around. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad, man. I be want to fight, man, after I see Mike Tyson lose. Look, man, that's why I have to leave places, man. Cause I be just mad, man. Like, I gotta just leave. Like, man, I be want to, man, look, I be want to get on some, man, brawl shit, like, put somebody. Nah, I'm just talking, y'all. I'm not violent. I'm just talking shit. But I do get frustrated when Mike lose, and you know, I have to like go get out. You know, wherever I'm at, I gotta go. But you know, Mike, it's a bad situation, man. But anyway, y'all, man, I just want to talk about the fight tonight, and you know, my thoughts on it. Like I said, I think it was fixed. You know what I'm saying? But hey, probably wasn't. Probably was. You know, never seen the uppercut though. Like Mike, that's a signature punch. He didn't throw a fucking uppercut in this fight. There was no uppercuts thrown. Now maybe Jake Paul took the uppercuts away from him because he was keeping distance. He was on his bicycle the whole fight. And for people that don't know boxing, they don't know the terminology bicycle. But I'm gonna tell you something. People that have been in boxing rings and boxing gyms, they know what I'm saying when I say get on your bicycle. He was on his bicycle all night. That terminology, man, he was running the whole fucking fight. He was keeping his distance. He was keeping his distance, throwing that jab, that slow-ass jab. And Mike was slipping that shit all night at 50, 60 years old. That told me a lot about Jake Paul right then and there. Any boxer anybody that trained, that see boxing and know, man, look, if a 60-year-old slipping these jabs, man, your ass don't have a chance with nobody, man, in your you know, not no real elite fighter. Man, you don't never want to fight Canelo. He gonna slip that motherfucking jab all night and get up on. He gonna be right in. He gonna box you on the inside all night. You gonna try to keep your distance from him by throwing that jab, but he gonna always be up on the inside of you because you gonna slip it because it's slow, man. It is slow, man. Then they ain't got no spunk in it. Like your jab is trash, man. And you go against an elite fighter, they gonna pick your ass apart, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real, bro. You know, and I like you, man. Like I say, man, I respect your hustle. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you do the event. This was your promotion. Man, I like what you're doing. Respect it. And I just think, you know what I'm saying, man, you need to stick to beating up MMA fighters because they don't know how to really technical box in the ring. So you stick to that, you be all right, man. But you go against one of these elite motherfucking boxers, man, they gonna eat your ass up. That's all I'm saying. But hey, man, that's my talk for the night, y'all. Hey, man, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Vail the Barber. Book me for your next haircut, man. I'm in the shop tomorrow. Let me see, man. I gotta get in there, man, early. Let me see what time, man, they said. So I gotta, man, be in bed, man. Wake up early and get in here. Let me see, y'all. Let y'all know too, man. Let the viewers know what type of time I be on, man. You know, it's a blessing. And man, shout out to the sergeant that texts me back. Oh yeah, 11:30. So I gotta be in there at 11:30. Let me see that anybody else put. Yeah, I gotta be in there at 11:30 tomorrow, early. So schedule. But yeah, man, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Book me for your next haircut, man. You need a DJ, man. I do that too, man. Hey, man, book me if you need a DJ, man. Subscribe. I'm out, man. That's my talk for the night, y'all. Peace. As always, too, man, stay hater free and stay sucker free, man. Because there's a lot of suckers out here, and haters and hating ass niggas and hating ass bitches. No, I'm just joking, y'all. I ain't gonna talk like that, but just try to avoid people that ain't right by you, man. Just try to live a positive life, a healthy life, mentally strong, physically strong, emotionally strong, spiritually strong life, man. Trust me, you'll be all right if you live like that. Stay away from people that don't mean you no good. I'm out, y'all. Peace.